Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the 12th class of G4 Quran Recitation Course for Talimul-Quran. Please ensure that you have maintained respect for the Holy Quran by having performed wuzu, covering your head and sitting in a quiet room. While you are waiting for the class to begin, please check that you have logged in with your correct ID, switched your camera off, and switched your microphone off as well. Jazakumullah. ST will unmute you if needed. If you have any concerns, you can contact us via email taqwa@ahmadiyyauk.org and kindly write down your student ID in subject column. I'm your day teacher and will be assisted by the teacher assistant and support teacher. We will start the day with the holy name of Allah, and I would request support teacher to unmute a student for the recitation.
Can I request G4 304 to please unmute themselves?
G4 304, Assalamu alaikum. Please start the recitation after Tawuz and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Please speak a bit louder.
I'm so sorry. I'm not feeling well. That's why my
Okay.
voice is soft. I'm so sorry.
All right, that's all right.
ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا
Please bring mic nearer to your mouth. We can hardly listen anything.
So sorry. Our Lord, we have wronged ourselves, and if thou forgive us not and have not mercy on us, we shall surely be of the lost.
Jazakallah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's all right, no problem. Jazakallah Sanay Jaza. ST, please unmute and other student for reciting hadith.
Can I request G4 314 to please unmute themselves?
G4 314, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Okay, please start reciting the hadith.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. عن ابن عمر رضي الله عنهما أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال إنما مثل صاحب القرآن كمثل صاحب بالمعقلة إن عاهد عليها أمسكها وإن أطلقها ذهبت Hazrat Abdullah bin Amr radiallahu anhu narrates that the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "The example of the person who knows the Quran by heart is like the owner of tied camels. If he keeps them tied, he will control them, but if he releases them, they will run away." Al-Bukhari number 5031.
Jazakallah Ahsanal Jaza. Mashallah, you recited so well. The only thing I have noticed is because this is mufakham ra, it is a thick ra, so it's you have to read it with broad sound, like Ibrahim, and if you have to take pause here, so you can just take a pause by putting spoon on ta barak, or you can take pause over here Muhammad, and then start from here, وَعَلَىٰ آلِ مُحَمَّدٍ كَمَا بَارَكْتَ عَلَىٰ إِبْرَاهِيمَ. Or even you can take pause on Ibrahim or here on Muhammad. So just if you feel that you are going out of breath. Jazakallah Ahsanal Jaza. Next we have Malfuzat. I would request ST to please unmute another student.
Can I request G4317 to please unmute themselves?
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good too, alhamdulillah. Please start reading the extract from Malfuzat.
Yes. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Sayings of promised Messiah, peace be upon him. People recite the Holy Quran, but they do so like a parrot without thinking, just like a pandit who goes on blindly reciting the scripture. Neither does the reciter understand what they are reciting, nor are the listeners aware of what is being said. In the same manner, all that is left of the recitation of the Holy Quran is for people to recite a few parts without knowing what they have read. At most, people will recite the Holy Quran in tune, paying special attention to the pronunciation of the letters Kaf and Ain. No doubt, it is commendable to recite the Holy Quran in a melodious voice, but the actual purpose behind the recitation of the Holy Quran is to learn about its divine verities and insights, and so that human beings can bring about a transformation within themselves as a result. Malfuzat, Volume 2, page 142 and 133.
Jazakallah Ahsanal Jaza. Now I will hand over mic to TA for quiz.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are now going to start the quiz of the day. So the first question is, what does La, the punctuation sign, stand for when it appears in between a verse of the Holy Quran? Is it A, recommended stop, B, optional stop, C, desirable to continue, or D, necessary to continue, do not pause? ST, can I have a student to answer this question?
Yes, can I request G4321 to please unmute themselves?
G4321, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
What do you think is the answer? The sign La, Lam and Alif, when you see on the Holy Quran, which appears between the verse, what does that mean?
I think it's B, optional stop.
Option D?
Option B.
Option B, okay. We will see. So the correct answer is, when you see that sign, you should not stop. It is necessary to continue. Jazakumullah. Well done. Right. Okay, so we are moving on to the second question. Which letters are called Hurooful Madd? Is it A, Alif, Noon, and Meen? B, Alif, Waw, and Meen? C, Alif, Waw, and Ya? Or D, Alif, Jeem, and Noon? ST, can I have another student, please?
Can I request G4329 to please unmute themselves?
G4329, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. It's C, Alif, Waw, Ya.
Well done, mashallah. That is the correct answer. So, Alif, Waw, and Ya are called the Hurooful Madd. Jazakumullah. We are now moving on to the third question. So, which prophet is also mentioned by his mother's name in the Holy Quran? Is it A, Prophet Dhul-Kifl alayhi salam, B. Prophet Jesus or Isa alayhi salam, C. Prophet Elisha or Ilyas alayhi salam, or D. Prophet Jacob or Yaqub alayhi salam. SD, can I have a student please?
G4332, can you please unmute yourself?
G4332, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. I think
What-
it's B, Prophet Jesus.
Jazakumullah, mashallah, yes, it is the correct answer. Prophet Jesus or Isa alayhi salam. Jazakumullah. Okay, moving on to the next question. What is the meaning of Allahu Yastah-zi'u bihim, which is it is referred to the first 17 verses of chapter 2 Al-Baqarah? Is it A, Allah will punish them for mockery, B, Allah will mock at them, C, Allah will forgive their sins, or D, Allah will laugh at them? ST, can I have a student please?
G4333, can you please unmute yourself?
G4333, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
What do you think
I
is the
think it's
answer?
A.
It is A. Okay, let us see what is the answer. Yes, mashallah, it is the correct answer. Allah will punish them for their mockery. Moving on to the next question. Which pillar of faith is mentioned most in Quran along with the pillar of Salat? Is it A, Tawheed or oneness of God, B, Hajj or pilgrimage, C, Saum or fasting, or D, Zakat or alms? ST, can I have a student please?
G4334, can you please unmute yourself?
Assalamu alaikum, G4334.
Walaikum assalam. I think it's A.
Okay, let us see the answer. It is Zakat. Okay, so this is mentioned most along with the Salat as the pillar of faith. Jazakumullah for the try, and we have completed our quiz here. Jazakumullah ST. Passing on to the DT. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Jazakallah TA. Okay, so the rules we have covered so far are short vowels, mushaddad letters, meme and noon, ghunna and nasalization, Hurooful Madd and Hurooful Neen, Hurooful Izhar, Hurooful Tafkhim, Tiqra and Lam, idgham rules, and we have also done mads like Madde Saghir and Madde Kabir, and we know about their prolongation time as well. So as a revision, we will just take a brief look on the idgham rule. There are two types of idgham. The first one is idgham kamil, or complete assimilation or perfect assimilation. In this rule, if noon sakin or tanween appears before lam or ra, so we have to read it clearly without any nasalization. If I recite this word for you, you will get to know how we have to recite it. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Min ladunka mir rabbi. So this tells that we have to recite it clear without any nasalization. Okay. Next rule for the idgham we have done earlier is idgham naqis, or imperfect assimilation. So if noon sakin or tanween appears after four letters, appears before four letters, which are ya, mim, waw, and noon, then we have to sustain the sound for 2 seconds, and it is called idgham ma'al ghunna as well. If I recite this word for you, you will understand well. Man yu'minu min walin. Okay, I hope you understand. So now let's move on. As you know that idgham means emergence or merging of one thing to another. Lam sakin also appears in the beginning of many Arabic nouns after alif, there are two rules concerning the kind of lam. The first one is it will be completely merged if it carries no mark of sukoon and a certain mushaddad letter comes after it. There are 14 in total and are called Hurooful Shamsiyah or sun letters. The other kind is it will be manifested if it carries the mark of sukoon. The remaining 14 letters other than Hurooful Shamsiyah are called Hurooful Qamariyah or moon letters. For easy reference of Hurooful Qamariyah to memorize is if we just learn this line by heart, we will get to know, yes, this is Hurooful Qamari, and we have to pronounce lam definitely. So those letters are alif, ba, ghain, ha, jim, kaf, waw, kha, fa, ain, kaf, ya, mim, ha. So if we recite it, it is ibghi hajjaka wa khaf aqimah. So if you just learn this line, it will clearly tell you that which letters come in Hurooful Qamariyah. If we do a little practice of this, you can see that it is written sun letters. So if I recite this word, it is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Wat-Tini, Was-Zaytuni. So you have seen that lam is present here, but I'm not reciting it. Okay. Whereas if I recite this letter, it will be wal akhiru, wal qamaru. Okay. So in these type of the words, when lam is being recited, and if you see that lam is preceded by alif, and alif is here, and over here lam is preceded by qaf, and kaf is here. And if I move on, it is wal arzu. So wal arzu, al hajju, al khabir. Okay. So ST, can I have a student for practice, please?
Can I request G4 337 to please unmute themselves?
G4 337, assalamu alaikum.
G4 337. Okay, let me give another one.
Okay.
G4 342.
G4 342, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So, where shall I start from?
Yes, please start,
yeah, okay.
Start from here.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن الرحيم. المالك.
Excuse me. Can you recite this word again?
Yes, Al-Maliku. Yes.
Well done, mashallah.
Al-Qudusu. As-Salamu. Al-Mu'minu.
Good. Jazakallah. Would you like to tell me that what type of the letter is Ra? Is it harf-e Qamari or harf-e Shamsi?
Oh. Sorry, I forgot. I think because Ra is carrying Fatah, that's why we have to pronounce this thick Ra. Yeah.
Yeah, I do understand. Yes, that's fine. That because Ra is carrying Fatah, so you have to recite it thick. But I have just told that Hurooful Qamari and Hurooful Shamsi, the sun letters and the moon letters.
Okay.
And so you did not recite lam here, so that's what I'm asking. So Ra is Shamsi letter or Qamari letter?
Is it Shamsi?
Yes. And for reference, you can just check in this key. If it is not present in this key, it means it is Shamsi letter.
Okay.
Yes. And what about this qaf?
I think this is Qamari. Yeah.
This is Qamari letter.
Because I can see qaf is here. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Well done. And what about this scene?
Seen. No, it's a Shamsiya.
Yes. Jazakallah ahsanal jaza. Esti, can I have another student for the practice, please?
Can I have G4343? Can they unmute themselves?
G43. Wa alaikum assalam. Can you repeat your ID for me, please?
G4343.
G4343. Jazakallah ahsanal jaza. Can you start recitation from here, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ.
Jazakallah ahsanal jaza. So when you recite here, you recited lam as well. So what type of the assimilation is this? Is this perfect assimilation or partial assimilation?
Is it perfect?
Well done, mashallah. Yes, it is perfect assimilation. And what type of the letter is meme? Shamsi or harf shamsi or harf kamari?
Is it Kamari?
Okay. So because meme is present here, so that is why it is harf kamari. Jazakallah ahsanal jaza. And okay, would you like to tell me that what type of the assimilation is here in this word? Perfect or partial? Sorry, say again.
Perfect.
Okay. Can you recite this word, please?
As-salamu.
You didn't recite lam.
Oh, so it's partial.
Sorry?
So is it partial?
Yes. As-salamu is partial assimilation. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Okay. Esti, can I have another student, please?
Can I request G4344 to please unmute themselves?
G4.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Please repeat your ID.
G4344.
344. Okay. Can you start reciting from here, please?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Al-Musawwiru Al-Ghaffaru Al-Qahharu Al-Wahhabu Ar-Razzaku Al-Fattahu.
Jazakallah ahsanal jaza. You recited so well. So can you tell me, can you recite this word again, please?
Ar-Razzaku.
Well done. Although it is not a part of today's lesson, but would you like to tell me something special about this raw and this qaf?
Is it a thick letter?
Yes, it is thick raw. Yes. And what about this qaf?
I'm not sure about that one.
Okay. Qaf is also mufakham letter. All right. So that's why we have to recite it thick. Jazakallah ahsanal jaza. Now I will hand over mic to teacher assistant for the practice.
Assalamu alaikum. Let me share my screen.
Walaikum assalam.
Hope you can see that. Okay.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, Jazakumullah. ST, can I request for a student to do the practice session today?
Can I request G4349 to please unmute themselves?
G4349, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Jazakumullah for coming to the mic. You can start with Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Inshallah, you can start from here.
وَيَوْمَ يَعَضُّ الظَّالِمُ عَلَى يَدَيْهِ يَقُولُ يَا لَيْتَنِي اتَّخَذْتُ مَعَ الرَّسُولِ سَبِيلًا يَا وَيْلَتَى لَيْتَنِي لَمْ أَتَّخِذْ فُلَانًا خَلِيلًا.
MashaAllah, you have recited very well. Only a few things that I have noted is over here, I think you might have prolonged a bit, or maybe because of the flow of, but try to make it only for 1 second. You know the rule, right? So yeah, yes. And over here, can you tell me what this stroke is?
Fatah shwaya.
Excellent. So how long will you prolong it?
2 seconds.
2 seconds, exactly. I think you might have missed that over here. So can you just read this word once again?
Ya waylata laytani lam attakhiz.
Okay. And over here, do you know which rule will we apply over here? Would we like clearly pronounce the sound of meme sakin, or we conceal it, or we prolong it for 2 seconds?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so over here you can see there is alif, which is a huruf halqi, or so huruful izhar, right? So when meme sakin is before that, you have to make a clear sound. Okay, so for meme sakin, you just have to remember the 2 letters, ba and meme. If it is coming after meme sakin, then you have to make a nasal sound. Otherwise, any other letter you have to make it a clear sound. Okay. Yes. Okay. So over here, clear sound. Lam attakhiz. Okay. And here as well, do you think which rule will we apply here? So here, can you see?
Yeah, tanween here.
Yeah, there is tanween, and it is followed by
kha, that is a mufakham letter.
Exactly, it is the mufakham letters, and it is also
Hurooful izhar.
Excellent. Yes, it is also a harful izhar. So you will clearly pronounce it. Yes, you don't have to prolong it as well, only for 1 second. Fulanan khalila. Okay. Jazakumullah. Very well recited. Jazakumullah. Okay, SD, can I request for another student, please?
I'm requesting G4402 to please unmute themselves.
G4402. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Jazakallah for coming to the mic. Can we start from Tauz and Tasmiyah, please?
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
From here.
لقد أضلني عن الذكر بعد إذ جاءني وكان الشيطان للإنسان خذولا وقال الرسول يا رب إن قومي اتخذوا هذا القرآن مهجورا.
Excellent, mashallah. You have recited very well. Only one thing I have noticed is here, can you tell me which rule you have applied?
It's Noon Mushaddad, the Gunna sound.
Excellent. The Gunna sound. So how? Yeah. So what should you do over there?
Nasal sound. Inna.
Excellent. Now you are doing it very well. So when you do it in the recitation, it would make the recitation really beautiful as well, right?
Okay.
And also over here, I think you stopped over here maybe. So if you did apply the rule of pause, you have, but you have to start from the previous, meaningful word as well, right?
Okay.
So yeah, either you can start from ittakhazu or inna qawmi. It is more meaningful if you start from here as well. Okay, so try to read from the previous word. And one more small thing is the sound of dal. Okay, so it is different from the sound of za. Okay, so the more vibrating and your tongue comes, a little bit out.
Okay. Nizikri.
Nizikri. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so a more vibrating sound. Okay, Jazakumullah. MashaAllah, you have recited very well. Jazakumullah. Okay, SD, can I request for another student, please?
G4413.
G4413. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Jazakumullah for coming to the mic. Can you start from here? I mean, with the Tawuz and Tasmiyah.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa kazalika ja'alna li kulli nabiyyin aduwwum minal mujrimin. Wa kafa bi rabbika hadiyan wa nasira. وقال الذين كفروا لولا نزل عليه القرآن جملة واحدة كذلك لنثبت به فؤادك ورتلناه ترتيلا.
MashaAllah, excellent recitation. Very well recited. Over here in the Tasmiyah, can you just can you just recite like until here?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, MashaAllah, over here you can see there is a ra mushaddad, right?
Yeah.
And it is having a fatha on top of it. That also it is a thick sound. So you have to make a stressing sound over here. You did it perfectly in this ra, but over here, this would be like Bismillahirrahmani.
Bismillahirrahmani.
Excellent, much better. So here you are doing it perfectly, right? But here also you have to make the same thing, a thick raw with the stress sound. Okay.
Okay.
Jazakumullah. And yeah, over here, this is the ayn sound from the middle of the throat. Okay. So can you do that? This can you read this word?
Ja'alna.
Excellent, mashallah, very good. And also, can you read this word, please?
Nabiyyin.
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 Yeah, over the ba, there is no shadda, so you don't have to stress ba.
Okay, Nabiyyin.
Yes, excellent, mashallah. Okay, and over here, you don't have to prolong because this ayn is a hurooful.
Oh, yeah.
Hurooful izhar. Okay.
Okay.
That you have to clearly manifest the sound of this tanween. Okay, nabiyyin aduwan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and can you tell me which rule will you apply over here?
I forgot the rule, but it's you need to stress on the meme like for 2 seconds, and you have to make it.
Yes, you will apply the rule of idgham over here, right? Two rules will be applied. One is when you are merging these two words, you will apply the rule of idgham. So that is idgham-e-naqis or partial assimilation. And the second would be there is a meme mushaddad here. So a nasal sound, the gunna sound. Yes, excellent, mashallah. Yeah, and another thing, do you know this sign and what does this mean?
I'm not sure.
No. This is a sign of pause. Okay. So this is also known as waqful mu'anaqah. We will learn about the signs of pause. So what you have to do is these two, these 3 dots you can see, they come together always. Okay, so here you can see one is over here and the second one is over here. So make sure you pause on only one of them. You shouldn't be pausing on both of them. Neither should you be continuing on both of them. So if you are pausing over here, wahida, okay, then you have to start from here. Kadhalika linuthabbit. You shouldn't be pausing over here. Or otherwise, you can continue reading like wahidatan kadhalik. Okay, and you can stop over here. Okay. Yes, we will be learning about these rules of pauses in the coming classes. But just to remind you, so you have to follow the rule like this. You can stop either on the first sign, or you can stop on the second sign.
Okay, jazakumullah.
Okay, jazakumullah. That was excellent. Okay, SD, can I request for another student, please?
G4 333. Can you please unmute yourself?
G4 333. Assalamu alaikum.
G4 333. Okay, I'll give another one.
Okay.
G4 362.
G4 362, right? Assalamu alaikum. G4 362.
Okay. G4 367.
G4 367. Wa alaikum assalam. Jazakumullah for coming to the mic. Can you start from Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Can start from here.
ولا يأتونك بمثل إلا جئناك بالحق وأحسن تفسيرا. الذين يحشرون على وجوههم إلى جهنم أولئك شر مكانا وأضل سبيلا.
Excellent, mashallah. You have recited very well. Yeah, only one thing over here. You made sure that you are not pausing over here. That is very good. But when you are reciting again, like you did pause over here, but make sure you don't start from this word. Okay, you can start from the over here, like wujuhihim. You can start from here, or you can start from Jahannam. Okay, so the word next to the sign, you have to start from the word before that. Okay, that's the rule with this sign. Okay, this is also known as waqful mamnu. Okay, so you shouldn't be pausing over here. Okay, let me ask you something. So you can see a lam sakin over here. So what rule will you apply over here?
This is Hamzatul Wasl.
Okay, yeah. Here you can do the Hamzatul Wasl. But today you learned about the lam sakin rule, right? Do you remember something from that? Which letter is this? Is this a huruful kamari or a huruful shamsi?
This is the haruf kamri.
Yes, excellent. This is a huruful kamari. So you will be making the sound of lam sakin here. Bil haqqi, right?
Yes.
Jazakumullah. And yes, and over here, can you tell me which rule will you apply over here?
This is izhar rule.
Excellent. Yes, this is the rule of izhar, and you will clearly pronounce the sound of tanween, right? Okay, Jazakumullah. Mashallah, you recited very well. Okay, now ST, can I ask for another student, please?
G4 368. Assalamu alaikum.
G4 368. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Okay. Can we start with Thousand Tasmiyah, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay. We can start from here.
ويوم يعض الظالم على يديه يقول يا ليتني اتخذت مع الرسول سبيلا يا ويلتى ليتني لم أتخذ فلانا خليلا.
Excellent, mashallah. You have recited very well. Over here, can you just recite this word only?
يعز الظالم.
Excellent. I think maybe you might have prolonged a bit more in the recitation. Okay, make sure you prolong the dhamma only for 1 second. And you did the rule of izhar over here perfectly, mashallah. Okay. Okay, can you tell me what rule do you apply over here as well?
Izhar.
Izhar, excellent, mashallah. Okay, jazakumullah. And can you tell me what rule you apply over here? What letter is this?
Ra.
Yeah, that is a raw letter. And you can see here there is a lam. Okay.
It's carrying a fatha. Yeah, it's carrying a fatha, so it should be thick. It should be pronounced thick.
Excellent. That's one rule. The ra should be thick. The next rule is regarding the lam, sakin, and this letter. So is this a huruful shamsi or huruful qamari?
Is it shamsi?
Excellent. Yes, it is a shamsi letter. So that's why you don't make the sound of lam over here.
So it's idgham, yeah?
Yes.
Idgham. Rule of idgham, yes.
Sorry? I didn't.
Is a rule of idgham?
Yes. So over here, you don't do the rule of idgham. This is the rule of lam sakin. This is the,
because it's a shamsi letter.
Yes, that's a shamsi letter. And you don't say the sound of lam over here, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Ma rasuli. Okay?
Yes. Jazakumullah.
Jazakumullah. Okay, ST, can I request for another student, please?
G4 337. Assalamu alaikum.
G4 337. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam.
Jazakumullah for coming to the mic. Can you start with Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لقد أضلني عن الذكر. I can't see the screen.
Oh,
لقد أضلني عن الذكر بعد إذ جاءني وكان الشيطان للإنسان خذولا وقال الرسول يا رب إن قوم اتخذوا هذا القرآن مهجورا.
excellent, mashallah. You recited very well. I was not able to find any mistakes over here, mashallah. So let me ask you what rule you will apply. What rule you will apply over here?
Qalqala.
Excellent, that's Qalqala. And do you do the, soft Qalqala, moderate, or the heavy Qalqala?
Soft Qalqala.
You will do the moderate Qalqala. If it is between the if this sakin is coming in between the letters, in the middle of the word, it will be like soft. So now it is coming at the end, right? So this is the moderate Qalqala, okay? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell me which letter is this? What do you call this letter? Is this a thick letter or a thin letter?
Thick letter.
Yes, excellent. That's a thick letter. So you would also call it as a tafkhim letter. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. And over here, what rule did you apply over here? Can you tell me what rule you would do?
Izhar.
Okay, yes. No, actually, because there is no noon sakin or tanween over here. So can you tell me what kind of letter this is? Is this a harful shamsi or a harful qamari?
No idea.
Okay, yeah, this is the rule you learned today. So this is a harful shamsi, okay?
Okay.
So the assimilation would be, the idgham would be like, ainin dhikri, you would be completely ignoring this lam, the sound of lam, okay? So ainin dhikri.
Ainin dhikri.
Excellent. Yes, and can you tell me what rule you applied over here? Which kind of mad is this?
Madde kabir.
Madde kabir, excellent. And how long will you prolong that?
4 to 6 seconds.
Yes, excellent, mashallah. Jazakumullah. You recited very well. And SD, can I request for another student, please?
G4 342, Assalamu alaikum.
G4 342, Assalamu alaikum.
G4 342.
Okay, maybe we can have another student.
Okay. G4 332. Sorry, G4 332, Assalamu alaikum.
G4 332, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakumullah for coming to the mic. Can you start with Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
And start from here.
وكذلك جعلنا لكل نبي عدو من المجرمين وكفى بربك هاديا ونصيرا.
Excellent, mashallah. You recited well, but I think you did a dhammatain over here. This is a fathatain, right? So adu min.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I think you might have read it with a dhammatain sound. Otherwise, it was really well done, mashallah. You recited very well. Can you tell me what rule you have applied here? G, which kind of letter is G?
Softly pronounced.
G is a thick letter, right?
Okay.
So, I mean, G is a kalkala letter, sorry for that. G is a kalkala letter, right? So you have to make a soft kalkala over here. Okay, so mujrimeen.
Okay, mujrimeen.
Excellent, mashallah, jazakumullah. You recited very well. And now our time for practice session is complete, and I am giving back to the DT. Jazakumullah, everyone, for participating.
Jazakallah, dear. Let me just share my screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes, we can see the screen. Jazakumullah.
All right, so we have done today Hurooful Qamari and Hurooful Shamsi. So if Hurooful Shamsi come in the letter like this one or this one, as we read it like it is Al-Quddusu. So this is Qaf is Qamari letter because it is present here. And if I recite this one, As-Salamu, so Seen is Shamsi letter because this is not present here. So it is one of the Shamsi letter. So in case of Qamari letter, it is partial assimilation. And in case of Shamsi letter, it is complete assimilation. Okay, so let's do yes, if can I have anybody who can recite tilawat after dua after recitation, and all of you are requested to please keep practicing the rules we have done so far in your everyday recitation. Asti, can I have a student, please?
G4 324, Assalamu alaikum.
G4 324, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, G4 324.
Okay, can I have G4407, Assalamu alaikum.
G4407, Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, G4408, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. For you?
Okay. Would you like to recite this dua, please?
Yes.
Starting from here.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahumma anis wahshati fi qabri. Allahumma arhamni bil-Qur'anil azim. Waj'alhu li imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmah. Allahumma zakkirni minhu ma nasit wa allimni minhu ma jahalt warzuqni tilawatahu ana al-layli wan-nahar waj'alhu li hujjatan ya rabbal alamin. Ameen.
Jazakallah Sana Jaza. Mashallah, you recited so well. And you take really good care of all the rules we have practiced so far, like the Islam and this Yai Madda, and I could hardly find any mistake in this one. Jazakallah Ahsan Jaza for reciting dua after the recitation of Holy Quran. I would request all students to please keep practicing the rules in everyday tilawat. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.